So it's been a really long semester, and I feel like we've all grown as individuals and a class. And American literature was really our main focus, I would say, throughout English 3.
I agree with that statement. I feel that American literature and other literature can help us learn about the past and other people. And I think that we talked a lot about that this semester.
Yeah, kind of in some of the lifestyles we missed out on in the past, I would say.
I agree with you.
Why do you agree, John?
Okay, so I have something from my perspective book that we read about the Bill of Rights, and we also read the story The Zigzag Road to Rights, and that story talked a lot about history and how we often like to identify trends.
Those are good points.
Thank you.
I agree with you guys about the history and different lifestyles. When we did our end of semester reading, all of us read about the different, or we all had different books, and each one had its own, obviously story to it and different perspectives of our history. I agree with that.
I also agree with that.
Does anybody have some good outside of class examples? They use American literature.
No, this is not the only class.
I'd say maybe world history class a little bit.
Yeah, and I think we will be able to apply this to our U.S. history class next semester.
Nolan, what was your favorite piece of literature?
I liked them all. What'd you like?
I liked Call of the Wild, my end of semester book.
Yeah, that's the one I also read, and I liked it too.
It's good.
Carter, what about you?
I really didn't think the literature was as important as we came to think of it in the schools.
There we go.
I honestly thought that if these writers didn't exist, it really wouldn't have made that big a difference to history.
So if Abraham Lincoln didn't write the Gettysburg Address,
That wouldn't be a
that's where
big
you're
deal.
wrong.
We wrote about
That's
the
actually-
Declaration of
that's actually where
Independence
you're
and the
wrong.
Bill of Rights. You don't think those have any significance on
Well,
America?
those mean significance. I meant
Okay.
Are you talking about
The
the books?
writers.
yeah.
That are in books
I don't
and
know.
See, I agree.
So more than
I
anything.
kinda
All the
see
writers
that.
that wrote random books, nobody would care about that. Nobody would.
I don't know. It was
Nothing would
that
change if
different.
they didn't write those books. It's not like,
Yeah, no one even noticed the difference.
yeah.
I feel like my book, it was I Am Malala. I feel like it did have a significant impact. I mean, she did a lot for education, so I feel like her book was very significant.
Yours is
That was a
based
real
on a
thing.
true story.
Yeah.
Mine was about two guys that
Yeah.
shot each other.
Shit. Look up.
You didn't
Such
read an amazing story like I did.
Hunter, what's your opinion?
Do you have anything on your outline we did? So what?
So, I just think that it's all important to, American literature, that it talks about what all happened in the past and how
It's
it
true.
really affected it back then and how it affected us today.
Dead person can't tell their stories with their mouth anymore. My dad always said.
So with all this, we've kind of just been discussing about what we've read throughout this class. So how do all you guys feel you have grown as readers?
I've become way more open to reading new things.
I feel like I've grown because we've done a lot of reading.
How have you grown?
I just have. I've become a better reader.
Can you dig a little deeper?
Can you comprehend it better?
Yeah, does
or-
anybody have a better
No, I'm
understanding
not
or
following where you're going.
comprehension
Yeah.
of their
Yeah.
books?
As a reader, Gunner.
No.
In the past, a younger me, if I didn't understand something, I just keep on reading. But this year, I developed the rereading tactic, and I would reread things to get a better understanding.
I did the same
That's an
thing.
interesting idea.
Classic.
I agree with you guys. I feel like I'm now able to comprehend better because I've learned different reading strategies throughout the semester, and when I'm rereading, if you didn't understand it before. In addition, I feel that I am trying to dissect a book. I'm trying to understand the plot, the characters, the craft and structure, everything like that. As to just understanding what you're reading.
I still hate annotating after this semester.
I
I
agree.
hate
I
reading
agree.
and then stopping to write something
I
down.
agree with you. I don't like it, but in the end,
It
does
helps.
help.
Yeah, it helps a lot. It just sucks because you read a paragraph, then you have to stop and write something.
And
You just lose the whole flow of the book. You know?
I think that 10 minutes each day of reading really helped too.
Yeah.
Like at the end when we had to do like the share, like our book shares.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
those help.
Because then it made you
I
think
agree.
about what you're reading.
Yeah.
You actually have
Not, you know, just you're talking to
LC, how did you grow as a reader?
Well, I never used to like books at all. Didn't even look at them.
Didn't even
Not
look
even
at
well,
once.
No, never. Jeez. Then ever since we had to go to this class, we had to read for 10 minutes, and actually made me kind of like reading. I even read outside of class now, Gunnar.
Really?
Yeah, hunting magazines.
What book are you reading outside class?
Hunting magazines.
What's it called?
They just come in the mail every now and again.
I think social media has really helped me grow as a reader too, because I pretty much read on my phone every day. Like not a book, but like Instagram,
Facebook,
Classic.
any Twitter, any
Twitter. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree. Like we
That's
don't
my
think
favorite
about
book,
reading like social media as like a type of reading where you comprehend. I mean, we don't think about it that much, but really, it's what we do nowadays. And it's just a lot different than reading an actual book.
Absolutely.
Hunter, what do you think? How do you think that you've grown as an overall reader?
I didn't really like books that much ever since this class. I started reading a lot more books outside of class and started enjoying it more.
Carter, how do you think you grew as a writer, not just a reader?
Writer, I'm getting better at learning writing rules, like
Yeah.
how you're supposed to put quotes from a book or something in the text that you write.
That's
agree
a
with
good
you.
point.
I'd
I
like
also
to-
agree with you.
I'd like to add to your point, Carter, there. I feel like I now have a better understanding of like what elements go into a complete paper instead of a bunch of ideas that are complete.
Probably the top one best points in the morning so far.
And Mrs. Hartwig's rubrics really helped.
I
With the
hate those.
outline, I feel like the
But
outlines
They
help
do.
Yep.
perform as well.
That's
as
it.
the
Outline.
I agree with Allie with
Yeah.
the outlines.
Yeah.
The,
Outlines definitely.
Like-
they help a lot.
you
They
think
were not
they're
fun.
just kind of like
They
a waste
were
of
not
time,
fun.
but at the end you can just put what you want in your paper from your outline in it, and then it just makes things easier.
Yes, I agree with that.
It's just a good
Basically
way to
format
organize
right
your
there for you.
ideas.
Once you get used to it, it makes writing a lot easier.
I agree.
Becomes routine.
Mm-hmm. Classic.
I would say our literacy journals, we did a lot of work in those the first quarter, and those definitely helped with brainstorming ideas too.
Just like riding a trike. Never forget.
I think that we're all classmates.
Carter, how do you think you grew as a writer?
Georgia, I already asked you that.
Oh, that's good.
Come on, Georgia.
Does anybody have any
Keep
other
your head in the game.
feelings about themselves as a writer this year? Do they
Yeah,
feel like
but
they
you-
haven't grown at all?
I was like, I understand it. I like how you put it together and all the steps on how you need to do it.
So I think it's safe to say we all grew a lot as writers this year.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Where can we use our writing skills and our reading skills in our lives in the future?
If you ever get in a Twitter war,
To correct somebody.
Definitely other classes. I'd say writing classes or writing papers for other classes.
I think it'll be really helpful for our 6 traits paper that we always have to do in the spring.
I agree, and I think when we go to college, like when you have to read stuff, or if you're listening to a lecture or whatever, like you're gonna know, like hopefully you'll be able to like pick out the main points and understand like what's most important in your reading.
Is using an outline more effective than just sending it, throwing
Yes.
some ideas down?
absolutely.
I think
Yeah,
an
yes.
outline
Isn't
is a
there-
lot easier.
Ideas are organized,
I think
and
it-
you know
I
right
think
where
it helps
everything
to
is.
stay organized. Yes.
That was really
Yes.
stupid.
And
That was really
I like
stupid
the
of you to ask. No. Why don't you not say that? That was a good question.
Sorry. Sorry.
No, that was a good question, guys. Please don't talk about it. Your points are valid.
Thank you for sharing that question.
Nope, that's fine.
Thought it was a good question.
It sounds like you need to grow your listening skills. Like, How do you think you grew with your speaking skills, Gage?
I've always been able to talk. It's been kind of gifted to me.
Does anybody think the Socratic discussions help them grow as a speaker and also a listener?
Yes, I
No.
do.
Not really. I don't think it's helping me.
Or
Why
what
do you
about
think
the
that?
presentation?
Why not?
Yeah, why do you think?
why not?
Why?
Maybe you just need to open your mind up a little more.
Just get loose.
Just let the Socratic power take you over. Become one.
I
with
think
the
it's
discussion.
helped me become more like confident and being able to voice my opinion.
And
Absolutely.
I also think that it has helped me become like more prepared. Like I've had to prepare like what I'm gonna say, and so that helps me to become confident. So I think being prepared helps with your confidence in what you're gonna say.
Definitely.
Hunter, do you think the presentations also helped, like,
Yeah.
with your speaking and listening?
Yeah, it helped a lot.
That's good.
That's good.
I think speech class also helped a lot. And it
I
helped me
second
in this
that.
class.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Speech class also.
think this class will help me for when I take
Yeah.
speech. I
Mhm.
agree.
I agree.
Because I haven't yet to take speech.
Oh, no.
So with all those skills, like your reading and writing and all of those, how have they helped your thinking and learning skills and then your attitudes?
I think that I'm pretty. I think that I've changed to kind of an open mindset. I'm pretty comfortable with what I usually do, and I don't really like to go out of my comfort zone. And I think this class has kind of helped change that. Like obviously talking in front of a bunch of different people, I'm normally like really nervous, but I think I've gotten more comfortable.
Absolutely.
It's always good to get out of comfort zone.
Yeah, I agree with that. And with our like, if you think clear back to our first unit, the cognitive unit that was about positivity and stuff, and I think I've kind of like thought about that whenever going into any situation about like think positive and you're more likely to like do better. So I think I brought that with me.
Has your attitude
My
changed
attitude has
throughout the
changed
class?
tremendously. I used to never do my work. Well, I would do
What
it just
motivated you to do your work?
later. Grades. Eligibility. But now, I just do it.
It's not that bad.
Gotta
not
be
that
comfortable being uncomfortable. Kurt Davis, 2016.
Nolan, do you have anything to add to this?
I think my thinking skills have grown because, like we said earlier, like with all the reading, I'm gonna like think about it and then share out loud. So I think my thinking skills grown because there's something to think about.
Did anybody learn any new skills this year that they've never used before that were really helpful?
That using the Play-Doh is kind of unique. And writing on the desk.
I really like the writing on the desk.
It gave you like a more visual representation of what you were talking about. That and with like the Bookshare thing, we had to like draw on the sticky notes and do that kind of stuff.
Using the
like that.
imagination more.
In addition to that, I think after our 10 minutes of reading, I don't remember what it was called, but we always had a question either about plot, theme, etc. And I think that really helps.
Yeah.
Because it's important to know that when you're reading, you should look for that.
Reading strategy.
Carter, do you have anything to add?
I grew slightly in my learning skills just because I've always struggled learning language.
You guys, do you guys have any idea of where we can apply this or where you have applied this?
Sports.
Everyday life, yeah. There's always something you don't know.
At work.
Life's too short to have a bad attitude.
Right on.
I like that idea.
You're stuck
It's
on
usually
brother.
true.
I know.
Does anybody have a specific area of growth where they thought, wow, that's really where I thought all my growth was, or a significant amount of it was?
Writing, definitely.
the start of the quarter or the start of the semester, I struggled to write a page paper about really anything. And for our literary analysis about a book I didn't want to read, it was almost 3 pages, and I didn't hate writing it. I kind of enjoyed it because I ended up liking the book a lot, and yeah, it just made writing more fun, knowing what you're doing.
And I think like the outlines help with that because once you
Yes.
just put stuff into an outline and then you put it onto a paper, it's longer than you think it is. It ends up being over a page or half a long.
Yeah, because we found out it's like basically tells you what you got to put on there,
Yeah.
and you just put your paper.
Yeah. You don't regret doing it. Anybody else grow in any other areas?
Being able to break down your thinking onto an outline and stuff. So I was always good at.
I would say mine was the reader. Like I'm more fluent and I can comprehend my books better. I like all the reading strategies that we've gone through. Those have really helped to understand books better and yeah, that's what's going on.
I would say both my speaking, listening, and reading skills. I think I've become a better speaker. I'm not as nervous and fidgety as I used to be. And with reading, yeah, I've learned how to learn more than just understand what I'm reading and dig a little deeper.
That's good, Reese.
Do you feel like confidence in those are you're more confident in
Speaking,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. I agree with that.
Where do you think you grew the most, Connor?
My listening skills.
Listen.
Why do you
Can,
think that?
yeah, can you elaborate?
The Socratic discussions, not on the inside of the circle, but on the outside of the circle.
And even on the inside of the circle, you have to listen to what other people are saying, so
So
maybe
maybe-
you can add on or
Or don't
Well,
ask the same
don't
question
ask the
twice.
same question twice.
Like 1-2 punch, kind of.
1-2 punch.
Hunter, what do you think your biggest growth is?
Probably I'd say reading helped me understand the book more. And like helped me understand it more, like how it came to be. How to comprehend books and structure.
Yeah, you.
Form the characters.
Oh, see, you're awfully quiet.
I said reading, not in the fact that I wasn't, like, I can't actually read very well, but like breaking down the book because I used to be able to I used to just like read it but not really comprehend anything. Now I'm starting to notice like the little things. It really helps.
Microscopic.
like you
Like,
used
I
to
get
just
my mind.
read for the story,
Yeah.
like what's gonna happen, and now you can understand.
Good job, guys. That's good stuff. That's a good way to end the semester right there.
All right, very good. Wonderful discussion. Outside circle, what did they do well?
Everything.
Everything.
Such as,
Thank you.
okay, they had what? Okay, and what do you mean by a lot of good opinions?
See, now we're done.
What?
Yeah, no, no.
Say that again. Right, good, strong opinions that they could back up with evidence and varied opinions. Yeah, there were a lot of different opinions. What else did they do well? Included everyone, yep, everyone got to share.
Absolutely. Good job, Schlick.
Could, outside circle, could you hear them all? Okay, all right, very quickly and quietly switch places, please.
Hey.
I'll say it.
And we're gonna need to bring another chair in, I think. Hey, Allison, can you get another chair and you and Maddie sit kind of together on that, because we're gonna need one more spot, I think.
Just kidding. You do that one.
I don't need to be in it, need one more chair. We don't need. I
Hey,
don't need to
Shay,
be in it.
you can have
I don't need to be in it, it's good. I don't need to, it's not good.
Yeah, Jay, you're right there.
Say Papa Squad. Really need to say that.
Thank you, sir.
Right there.
All right. Good group here. Outside circle, remember you are engaging on the fifth column of your prep sheet. All right. And the inside circle may begin.
All right, so like Allie said before, we're coming down to our final practice session. Probably all happy about that. But the first question is, what do you feel is the significance of literature and American literature in particular? So Emma, you can start.
I felt that literature is important because it helps readers like understand more about history and the things that actually happen in like the real world. So.
I agree with Emma that I said that literature has a way of connecting people from different cultural backgrounds and just different backgrounds in general.
How does that happen? How do they connect the cultures?
Well, you can have like two different people from way different backgrounds read the same book, and they could agree and make some comments about it, just have a discussion about it, and they would usually want to talk about it. So.
Kind of like we're having right now. What do you think about that, Seth?
Well, I agree with that, and I also think that like different like literature, like books, like about United States culture, like about when like segregation and stuff. And it was neat to learn about that also.
I like that.
I'll definitely go back to Emma about how American literature is like a huge part about learning about our past and everything like that. Like when Abraham Lincoln came into our class and he told us what happened and everything like that, and I learned many things I didn't really know before, and that's all what American literature brings together is the past, and he helped us bring that together and learn about it.
I also learned a lot from Abe Lincoln. What did you learn, Shay?
There were so many pieces that we learned about.
Okay, I like that.
When I read The Color Purple as my end of semester reading book, it made me realize how people were treated back, like how like colored people were treated when they back in the old days, and it was really cool to see what things we never thought actually happened, but actually happened. And so, I mean, that's one way that it's American literature. Literature is good because you can see everything that happened.
You kind of get a better understanding of their experiences.
Yeah, I agree.
What do you think, David?
I agree with Emma. I also think it's learned a lot from Abraham Lincoln. This is good.
Zach, what's your opinion?
I agree with Devin and David that I also learned a lot from Lincoln and his experience.
What was your favorite part of Abe Lincoln?
How he talked like it and then went back onto history and explained everything that most people would know.
All this made me help myself understand other readings in history classes and stuff like that, and to connect it better to the real world and not just the one class, connect it to other classes in the outside world.
Brendan, so how did you grow in this class with the reading?
Well, I feel like I grew a lot as a reader just because of the new genres and all the different types of literature that we went to in class, like poems and speeches and all that.
I agree. I feel like I grew as a reader. I felt like I could have grown a lot more. I mean, I read 5 independent reading books a semester, and I understood them, but I didn't connect them as much as I should have. I feel like I could have done a better job reading and keeping up my books and connecting them more, understanding the books more than I
That's why
did.
we ended.
I think I grew as a reader because I learned to give books a chance. Usually if I didn't like the first couple chapters, I'd quit reading the book, but with the end of semester reading, I read The Color Purple, and it was kind of the same way, but I decided to give it a chance because you couldn't really put it down. And then as I kept reading, it kept getting more interesting actually enjoyed it.
I agree with you, Maddie. When I started reading it too, I wasn't very. It's like I didn't really want to read it, and then after I got further into it, I didn't want to put it down, and I just kept reading and reading.
What do you think, Zach?
I felt like that past that I've always been an okay reader, but this year that we've actually reread stuff, I feel like I've actually grown from that as they discussed in the past.
How do you think you've grown, Eric?
I think I just become more constant on my reading because I didn't read a lot.
Do you guys like how we have independent reading?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I really like that.
And it helps.
I think it pushed me as a reader.
It got me through more books too.
I like the
ways you improved reading.
Okay, so how about you?
The connections between, especially with dialogue, just the context background.
How did you go, Shay?
I've learned to give books another try because my new semester book was not my style, but I gave it a try. So
I also agree with Michelle.
I also agree with Devin.
Thank you, Sam.
I had read Lord of the Flies, and I would never read that, but then I really liked it.
Okay, so how did you grow
How did I grow as a
reading
reader?
a book?
As a reader?
Yeah,
Just
as a reader.
opened up my opinions for other books.
So how do you guys think that you grew as a writer?
As a writer, I grew a lot because I don't really like writing, but I feel like this year I wrote some pretty good stories. So
Yeah. After like opening my opinion about reading, I could like analyze better. I analyze a lot more stories, and it helped me increase my writing ability.
I agree. If I would look back at my first essay, I think I'd be really disappointed in myself. But then, like going back to like your final one, I feel like you know, like sometimes like in the middle like of the semester, you don't feel like you're growing, but when you actually look back, you actually really did. And I felt like I really did as a grower. And looking back at my first one, I knew I could have done better on that one, but it's good that I ended with a good thing.
So what do you think changed your writing style throughout the year?
I think learning more ways to do things, like doing like the outline and stuff like that, like getting more used to it, getting more used to the reading and like that helped me better. I felt like I cared more throughout the whole year because I'm getting here. Like I'm an English person. That's for sure.
I really think that outlines helped a lot in writing.
Oh yeah, if I didn't have the outline, I would have lost my whole.
Yeah.
My essay would not look as neat and things like that.
Yes.
It would be all punchy. It would.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I couldn't connect everything together.
well, Zach, what do you think?
As much as I did not like doing the outlines, I really just like helped analysis. So if I didn't have an outline, I'd be lost.
Yes, I also they are not very fun to write, but it did help a lot.
I've even noticed like when I text, I've taken more time to like not construct my text, but like taking more time to actually make sure that the most of it is. It sounds a lot better than I used to. I used to just send it by text, but now I actually like if it doesn't sound good, I'll redo it. So.
Hey, Shay, what do you think of that?
Like Emma said, I think more I write. I think as a writer, I've definitely grown into my own style. And I've become a lot more professional. I think the outlines have helped that. Kind of the construction of it is a lot better.
I agree with that.
I think I've learned to try not to be so perfect when writing the first draft. It's supposed to be a rough draft. It's not like use the example of like the garbage at the beginning of the year. I don't know if you guys remember that.
Yeah.
Where she when you're like picking through it and just taking things out, adding things in. I thought that really helped me grow.
And I feel like writing it here helped you grow. Like in other classes, we had to write essays, or maybe if you're like taking the ACT, the writing stuff like that. That helped you and stuff like that. Like if you connect all of them together, because it's not just about writing in this English class. It's about writing, just not just No one can say no to that. But I've been better at listening. I did not like to listen to people. I have my own idea. But having these Socratic discussions and getting to listen to all you guys' other ideas and stuff like that, it made a lot of things more easier.
Well, and I think that when Miss Hartwig like gives her directions and she wants everybody like listening and looking at the board, I think it's helped me like when somebody's talking to me, I look at them and listen instead of just looking away and listening because now I can engage more with what people are saying and what they're telling me.
Yes, I agree with that. What do you think about it?
Well, I think I'm almost the opposite of Allison. I don't like to talk, but I listen a lot. And I think that those Socratic discussions really helped push my speaking skills out of my comfort zone, and now it's kind of normal for me now. What do you think, Seth?
I agree with you 100%. Like I not really like engaging in a lot of conversations and like arguments, but like after the Socratic discussions, I want to voice my opinion. You know, it matters.
What do you think, David?
I also agree with Sam. Like the some people also grew up more. You think that?
Eric, what do you think?
Yeah, same as David. Speaking is getting easy for me. Like Brendan said, I'm not like a good person talking, so it's getting easy for me.
Do you think this class has helped your English skills grow?
Yeah, a lot.
What do you think, David? Do you think that helps?
It's helped a lot.
I
Okay, how
totally
about you,
agree. I'm
Zach?
pretty sure I haven't heard you guys talk this much since before this class. Just saying.
Yeah.
You guys talk a lot more.
Well, Zach.
I actually agree with Gage from last discussion that speaking is having a problem since I was like maybe 6 months old.
I feel like some of you guys are like, not just this class, or like just anyone in particular, but I feel like some people are just like embarrassed to talk in front of others, just shy. But at first, it's going to be embarrassing. You're going to feel like you're stupid. But you just kind of push around it and stand up and talk the way you actually believe in, because that's going to get you much further in life other than just sitting back and not saying how you actually feel. That's not going to get you anywhere.
I agree with that.
So we can all like come to the conclusion that like Socratic discussions help tremendously.
Yes, I think they do help a lot.
How has this class like contributed or affected your attitude towards?
I think my attitude has improved a lot because I was never one to like English, but now like that it's helped me improve myself in my reading and writing. I think I've grown to love it a lot.
I'm still really not that big of a fan of English just because I'm not
Same.
like honestly
Same.
I agree with you. I'm not. I love to read and stuff, but I'm just still not that big of a fan of English.
It's not really my favorite.
But I have liked writing a lot more ever since we started because we've done so much more, and the outlines have really helped.
I feel like Hartwig greeting us at the door, like saying hi, like how are you, and stuff like that, changed my attitude when I walk into the class, because some of the classes I'll just be like sometimes if the teacher's mean or something like that, or grumpy, then that's how the class acts. But the teacher is like all happy, then that's kind of how the class will act.
I
The
think
class
that helps.
you act basis like how the teacher acts, and I think greetings at the door really helps my positivity and stuff like that.
I also think Miss Hartwig has a very positive, like,
What to say?
yeah, like when she's teaching the class. I think that really helps us learn more.
I think like everything ties in together. So like looking eyes on the board, she wants us looking at her while she's giving us the information. And when you're confused, you sometimes get upset, but like follow in her directions, and then you get more out of it. You actually understand it, and then it helps you have more of a better, positive attitude to her.
How do you think your thinking skills have gotten better ever since this class?
Pretty good. I can analyze a lot more
Yeah, I think that really
books.
went up after this class.
I think that thinking makes you become more independent, like having to come up with your own titles, having to come up with your own outline, stuff like that, and not having it just
very good. Positive attitude right there.
What do you guys think was your biggest growth out of the entire class? What did you think you grew the most in?
Probably like my reading and writing skills.
Can you explain?
I grew with writing.
Well, with writing, I learned to really, I don't know, take more time. And just,
Same. I definitely grew as a reader more than anything else. Because whenever I was confused in the past, I would just keep on reading and just said, "Oh, it'll come to me later." But sometimes it never did. But I learned to reread stuff.
Brianna, why do you think you grew in writing?
I think from the wide variety of things we did, like from essays to poems to letters, I think it just really opened up my mind to my style and how I like it.
I think. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say my confidence as a writer grew a lot. Like usually whenever we had to write about something that I didn't really want to write about, I was like, oh, darn, it's writes paper. Then my attitude towards it changed. So we put a pretty decent paper. So. What do you say?
Connect with that pretty good. How are you running?
Well, I think personally that my biggest growth area was in speaking, just because during our everyday reading, our independent book reading, we would share what the plot was, and that really helped engage students who wouldn't normally talk to each other, get together, and the Socratic discussions also helped a lot. What do you think, Allison?
Mine was definitely my thinking skills. I wasn't good at coming up with ideas fast because we don't have that much time to fully think about what we're gonna write and stuff like that. So you gotta have an idea in your head, and I think my thinking skills have gotten really better because of that because you have to do something fast. So then my other classes, when I have to think of a topic idea or something like that, it comes to my mind faster because I just go back to this and then I just, like I said before, everything connects together.
Yeah. Agree with that. What do you think, Brianna?
I think also what's important to understand about writing and something that I've improved in is being able to convey to your audience.
I like that. That was really good. How are you, Shay?
Probably my writing and my reading because before, like Matthew said, when we had to write a paper that we didn't want to do, I didn't really want to do it, but I did it anyways and did it on that paper. And with reading, I actually gave books another chance.
Yeah.
Eric, what was your biggest area of growth?
I think it was speaking, pronunciation. It's just getting easier.
Yeah.
What you did?
I did the same. The biggest goal was speaking. So comfortable in front of us.
Also,
I'm still 100% agree with Brendan. He said it pretty well. I think it's getting better.
Yes. He did say it pretty well. Did a very good job at that. Good job, Brennan.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Sweet. Is
Sweet.
that a wrap? All
It's a
right,
wrap.
very good, guys. You all did such a good job, and I've so appreciated having you as my students this semester.
I appreciate
And
you having my teacher.
Well, thank you. Love seeing the growth that all of you have made this year. It's exciting. So, good job.
Thank you.
Thank you.